So Gillian, what do you think are the key elements that need to be in place when supporting an AAC user to use their communication device in school?
Okay, well I think the first thing is that staff have an understanding of language and communication and how that really is central to their learning, and it's a skill that you need really for life, but it's also really important for children to access other skills such as literacy. So the technology is what can really help sort of open these doors for pupils with communication difficulties where they have complex needs, and really it is a challenge for these pupils to access the curriculum otherwise and be successful learners, confident individuals, responsible citizens and effective contributors, if they don't have access to communication. So it really is central to the curriculum. So it's about, I suppose, the value that you place, that staff place on communication, that really is important for these pupils. So I think secondly, having an appreciation of the wide and range of AAC equipment and strategies that are available to use with pupils to support their communication, and how they can support a range of different speech, language and communication needs. So it could be supporting, say, a pupil with cerebral palsy who's got significant physical difficulties and no speech whatsoever, but equally so it could be supporting a child with, say, autistic spectrum condition who has got difficulties understanding language as well as using communication. So there really is a need to have an appreciation of the wide nature of the needs of these pupils. But I think secondly it's how AAC can help pupils with an even wider range of needs that might not be quite so obvious. So say pupils with additional EEL, additional languages, or say learning disability. So that means that AAC can really be used across schools to create an inclusive learning environment. So lots of strategies. There are a lot of strategies, AAC strategies, that can be used quite widely across as a whole school approach, versus AAC strategies that might be personal to individual pupils, such as a voice output communication device. So, and I think finally, the last key element is that staff have got an appropriate level of knowledge and skills in AAC, but also that staff realise that their own communication is also really important, and that they match the level of their communication to the needs of the pupils, and say, for example, keep their communication at a simple level with simple questions, and repeat their language to give people sort of time to respond. So I think staff learning to use appropriate communication, but also learning to model for children so that they can use that model to then sort of, develop their own communication. So and also, of course, creating communication opportunities which aren't always necessarily there in the course of a school day. So it's really important that children get the opportunities to practice their AAC and become confident in using it, so that when they go elsewhere in school or out into the wider community and home, they can be effective in using their AAC.